Hey everyone, welcome back. This is the Skyrim Oblivion Walker Achievement Walkthrough, Part 12. I am Brandon with GeekSweat.com.
And I am John Vincible.
And we've been plugging along here. We're at Part 12. This is for the Oghma Infinium.
Sounds pretty cool. I have no idea what it is.
Crazy,
well, where are we?
Crazy name. So we are in the north. We are looking for a place called the
Septimus Signus's outpost.
Take two. Septimus Signus's outpost.
And he lives in a little hole.
That's right. He lives in a little hole in a glacier. So it's way north. What you want to do is basically just go to the College of Winterhold, walk outside, and then walk directly north of that. You can't miss it. So this is a quest that you have to be level 15 in order to complete. I'm not sure if you can get it before level 15 or if you just have to be 15 to complete. So just keep that in mind. But this one is going to have us going all over the place. And it's actually one of the longest and most tedious quests in this entire series.
Oh, joy.
So you're in for a treat. So go to Septimus Signus's outpost.
Yes.
Something like that. And talk to Septimus. And,
He lives in this glacier.
That's right. Septimus is, he's been up here for a little bit of a while. All by himself.
Is he crazy?
He's a little crazy.
Oh, who's that?
That's Lydia.
I like how she comes from, like, the back of the cavern.
She walks all the way down. Well, followers don't follow you off cliffs.
No, I see. Which is how you got here.
Yeah, that's right. I just jumped. But she's smart. Women are always smarter. They do the practical way.
Yeah.
Going about it.
Lydia might be a keeper, man.
Yeah, she really is. So Septimus is a little bit of crazy and a whole lot of eccentric. And he is basically telling you that that you need to
the machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube.
Did he say sky door?
Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
Oh God.
Does he talk in the third person?
Yeah. He talks in third person and partly in rhyme. And this guy's just all over the place. He's he's a couple of sandwiches short of a picnic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it said transcribe the lexicon.
That's right. So basically, what you're doing is you're looking for an ancient dwarven city. Yeah, another
one.
City.
Our favorite.
Yes,
it's going to have mechanical spiders and rolling transformers.
All kinds of stuff in there.
And the big dudes, iron giants, whatever they were called.
Centurions. Yeah.
Centurions.
So he says this underground dwarven city is massive. You got to get down there to transcribe the lexicon. But the point of puncture, if you will, is what he calls it, is Alftand, which is another dwarven sort of outpost. So head southwest, you'll find Alftand. Alftand. Some of these names are just crazy.
Yeah.
Alftand, and you start heading down, and
it's like in the side of the cliff or something.
Yeah. You'll find that tower there. A lot of these dwarven cities have like towers that come out, I guess, for quick access to the surface, but the majority of them are locked from the inside. So head down the ramp into Alftand, and there's really no way to describe where you're supposed to go. Just kind of, this place is massive. This is what we love about dwarven cities, is they're huge.
This one's frozen though, so the scenery is a little bit different.
Yeah, well, this is just a very small part of it.
Oh.
So essentially, what happened is there was a group of adventurers. Oh shit, Lydia just
lights them up.
That's right. Just the end of conversation right there. So there was a group of adventurers that came down there, and they were attacked by some creatures that you haven't encountered yet, but you'll see them soon.
Okay.
And some.
I'm curious now.
Some dwarven machines.
My curiosity has been piqued.
That's all right. So they were attacked. They got split up. There's little fragments of their story all over the place, but we're here for a lexicon, right? So we can get our Oghma Infinium.
Of course. Say that in everyday conversation.
No, I can't even say it again. So you keep on trucking through.
Now the snow's gone. It's not as interesting.
Yeah, now it's just straight dwarven city.
There's spider webs. You think was that spider webs?
Cobwebs, maybe?
Yeah. Is that from the mechanical spiders?
No.
Be funny.
It's just like fiber wire, linked everywhere. There you go, dwarven spider. So this is just another big big dwarven
Is this
city.
riddled with traps as well?
It is. You might have seen it earlier. There was a staircase leading up that had another death fan trap on it.
The Half-Life 2 death fan.
That's right. Instead of one pressure plate, there were 3. So you really got to be careful.
Oh,
there.
wow. That all activate the same trap.
That's right.
Huh.
So here you go. Falmers. Essentially, for the Johns out there, Falmers are, a race of beings. You'll like this. It's sort of Metal Gear Solid, this guy. Shaw! And then miss.
Yeah.
All my sneaky ninja
The idea was there,
for
though.
nothing. Yeah.
That's all that matters.
A for effort, C for execution. So essentially what Falmer are, they're tripwire right there, guys. Watch out for that.
Was he fighting a spider?
Yeah, he was. The dwarves are just protecting the area. Skeever, get out of here.
Oh, I haven't seen that one before.
Opened up an artery there.
Yeah. A pretty important one, I think.
I think that's the one that goes to your head.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Falmer were beings that went underground, and over centuries and years, they sort of evolved into the creatures you see before you.
Which are some sort of feral
Yeah,
ghouls.
some sort of feral, cross between an elf and a goblin, I guess. I think at one point they were elves, but they've been underground so long.
Ooh.
They no longer have eyes or necks in this guy's case. All that purplish stuff on the ground, that's oil. So you don't want to light that stuff on fire.
It'll all catch on fire?
Yeah.
You just have to jump over these flame spouts? There's no other way to get around them?
I didn't even successfully jump over it. I still got burned.
There's no switches or anything to deactivate them?
There's actually a little ways where you can walk around behind it. But, Daedra armor, badass. What are you going to do? So the most frustrating room in this entire walkthrough, I guarantee you, is this room right here. Because there are like 5 Falmer in there, and 3 of them are casters, and 1 of them is a healer, and it's just a pain in the ass. So I ran backwards, summoned a bunch of people, and I was so tired of dying right here, I just hid. I got no shame.
Hide and let your minions do the work?
That's right. And Lydia actually plays croquets with this guy's chest right here. Sweep the leg, crack.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
What is this thing, this growth here on the right?
That's a hut. It's a Falmer hut.
Oh, okay.
It's sort of, the temporary structures that they live in.
Well, probably not so temporary if this is their home.
Yeah, well, they look like they're pretty easily assembled.
Yeah. Portable. Like a tent.
I like how in a game of dragons and goblins and spiders, we're talking about
The huts.
the architectural feasibility of these huts. Yeah.
Well, they're protected from the elements in here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think that is? Some sort of hide? Also another tripwire there, if you saw the claws.
Some sort of hide. I'm not sure what they would use. They'd have to go to the surface and hunt.
Let's discuss the binding materials
Yes,
that might have been
of the
used
Falmer.
in the creation of this. 3 tripwire or 3 pressure plates there. Don't step on them. Or do. Sure, I don't know. It's
Whatever
okay.
your prerogative
Yeah.
is.
If you got some Daedra armor, knock it out. So again, I sneaky tactic. I love how you've adopted my sneaky coinage rather than what you previously called it.
Yes. Well, I've embraced it now.
In other parts, other parts of this walkthrough.
Well, after I learned that you were just trying to stop the magicians from becoming so powerful.
Yeah. Okay.
I now understand the sneaky.
So now you're emotionally invested in this.
Yes.
I got you. It's such bullshit too.
So it looks like Lydia saw someone before you did. Oh,
Yeah, so
big guy.
there's a Centurion up here. But you sneak up behind it. You got your dwarven swords.
Do you do extra damage when attacking behind? Or because you were hidden?
When attacking while sneaked, yeah.
Okay.
I came out of sneak though, so I was doing power attacks right there, so
Okay.
that might be why. But we got a little ahead of ourselves. There's a key that you need to get off of those Centurions. There was another dead one behind him, and it opens this door. So I didn't really look too far into it, but I believe these are the last 2 of that team of adventurers that I was discussing about earlier. I believe these are the last 2 of them, and they turn on each other right here. And Lydia walks in there and is like, "Hey guys, break it up."
Yeah, break it up. I got a Daedra hammer over here.
Jeez. Every time she swings that thing, it just sounds like bones are cracking
Yeah.
and hope dies a little bit. So Septimus gave you two things. He gave you a lexicon and he gave you a sphere. The sphere is used in this dwarven mechanism, and it opens this staircase leading down. And so from here, you go down into Blackreach.
Ooh.
Which, if you thought dwarven cities were big, yeah.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
There's giant jellyfish here.
I think those are mushrooms.
Oh.
Some sort of fungal growth. I don't know. Blackreach is probably the biggest interior structure I've seen so far. I mean, I haven't played through the entire game yet. I still haven't beat it, actually. But Blackreach is massive. So much so that, like, as soon as I saw this place, I actually set my controller down and had to walk away. So I'm just like, there's no way I'm starting this right now. So, luckily, you don't really need to explore too much in here. You turn your quest on. If you see up at my compass up top, there's an arrow. Walk towards the arrow. That's all there is to it.
Pretty simple.
Yep, you're trying to get to the Tower of Mazar, where the dwarven machines where they will transcribe your lexicon.
The place is so large, there's a tower inside here.
Yeah, there's a castle actually to my right.
Wow.
There you go. A little bit of target practice, and then you jump down. There's a dwarven structure right here, and it looks like there's a giant robot in there. I didn't want to press that button, but you know, there's a centurion. Just
maybe he fights for you.
Maybe I didn't want to take that chance though.
Now we'll never know. Hey guys, comment below if he will fight for you. I'm curious now.
Yeah, actually, I'm kind of curious too. If you know if that guy will fight for you or just sort of neutral, ass-kicking, unstoppable force.
I bet you that's what he does.
Let us know. I think he just goes on a tear. You missed that other execution, though.
Oh, I did. Sorry.
Very reminiscent of Fallout, right?
Yeah.
The distorted sound. Yeah, I've actually seen 2 new executions when I was here than I ever had before.
There's a tower?
That's the tower, yeah. Follow your arrow, leads you to the Tower of Mazar.
Very ornate doors in the dwarven cities.
They were decorative people.
Very much so.
And industrious, really.
Industrious.
Just massive.
Little absent-minded with the fan placement.
Yeah. They, maybe not so practical, but, So, Tower of Mazar, this giant thing on your right is the entire machine that you're looking for.
Wow.
So, you get here. This is supposed to be sort of a mini puzzle that you gotta work through. It's not that difficult.
What are these buttons doing here?
You have 4 buttons. In the beginning, the 2 on the right are lit up, so you press the 1 to the left, right? The second from the right, you press it until this 3rd one lights up. The second from the left, you press the second from the left until the 4th one lights up.
So you're trying to get them all lit?
Yeah.
Was it just trial and error for you?
Yeah, basically. I mean, there's 4 there. It's not a huge, really difficult combination.
Yeah.
When I started this, I approached it very methodically, like pressing them in sequence, but it's really just mash on that one until something happens, and then mash on this one until something happens. So after you put your lexicon in there, and you press the buttons, your lexicon's now all glowy and cool.
Yeah.
It's got all your data on there. So it's time to head back up to Septimus and deliver.
And a handy, quick exit here.
Yeah, and again, very, very convenient.
Again, may have
elevators.
been borrowed from Assassin's Creed, because all the armor quests had a crazy thing, and then you have a quick exit right at the end.
Yeah, I do remember those.
Yeah,
having to go
very
through,
convenient.
Yeah, having to go through like the big chapels and all that.
Yeah.
So you can see actually where you started out. I don't know if you saw Alftand right there, but you're probably a good 100 miles to the southwest of where you started.
Didn't seem like 100 miles.
I have no way of actually judging the
miles.
actual distance. It was a long ways away, John.
I was going to say 100 miles is quite far.
So you head back to, here, watch me butcher this, Septimus Signus's outpost.
Yes.
And you tell him, hey, I got your lexicon.
And he's going to insert that into that machine there?
He's going to try. He's been trying to get in there.
Oh, he's going to try.
I see it now.
Uh-oh, subconscious spoiler, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Interlocks in the tiniest fractals. Dwemer blood can loose
Something
the
tells me his
ropes,
research has come to an
but
end.
alive remain to bear it.
No, actually.
Okay.
So basically, it don't work. And you ask him, well, what can we do to make it work? And he says that since the dwarves were sort of the most ancient type of elf, yeah, don't get me started.
And you need all sorts of elf
Yeah,
blood
you got to collect the blood from all the different kinds of
Are they
elves.
gonna somehow like get a syringe and donate their blood?
Maybe. But before you can leave, there's a wretched abyss.
Closer, bask
Sounds kind of like
in
you
my
are.
presence. Your continuing aid to Septimus renders him increasingly obsolete.
Oh,
He
no one
has
likes to hear that.
served me well, but his time is nearing its end.
That's again a repeating
Yeah.
pattern here. The
You
poor
shall
servants of
take
the
his
Daedra.
That's right.
As my emissary, speak with me when the box has been opened.
Though you know
and
they
all
wouldn't be
shall
obsolete if you hadn't done any of the
be
quests.
That's not my fault.
All of these Daedric
I'm just much
Disciples
more.
would
I'm
be
just
alive.
much more efficient
Yes.
than their current
and much
disciples.
better equipped now.
That's right. That's right.
So they listed Falmer among the Altmer, the Dunmer, and
That's
whatever the
right.
other one
That's
was.
right. That's right.
What are the Wood Elves called? Those are Dunmer.
Is that
right? Altmer.
No, Dunmer are the Dark Elves.
The Dark Elves.
Anyway,
Altmer's the High
okay.
Elves.
So you need to get 5 kinds of blood. I highly recommend you go to Liar's Retreat, which is I believe that. Well, it's just to the east of the Shrine of Perry out there, and I think I give you another one. Nope, just Shrine of Perry. So just head east from Shrine of Perry, and you go to Liar's Retreat. Essentially, what's going on at the Liar's Retreat is there's all kinds of bandits in there, of which there are a ton of elves. And Falmer moved in, so there's this huge fight in there. So you can get all the blood that you need at the Liar's Retreat, except I found that there are no high elf bandits in there. So for the high elf blood, just go back to Ilinalta's Deep, which we were just at in part 11 of our walkthrough, and there are some necromancers down there, of which at least one of them will be high elf.
Altmer.
Ultimate. What are you? You're a Skyrim historian now.
I am. Well, I
right?
played Morrowind to death, so.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got your 4 blood from Liar's Retreat. You got your high elf blood from Ilinalta's Deep. When you kill them or find their dead bodies, you get the option to take their blood,
Okay.
harvest it.
When the
So once you get all the
top
blood,
level was built,
you head back.
I can almost hear them. I feel their life energy.
He says
Come,
some creepy stuff,
I will make the mixture.
As he tends to do.
right? This guy's just not quite there.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is pretty cool though. Just again, science,
Yeah, it all aligns. Whoa.
amazing, right?
That was really cool.
Right.
Actually.
Yeah. The Doors really had something going.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder why they're all gone.
The fans.
That's right.
Maybe they'll make a
really figured this out.
Maybe they'll make a Elder Scrolls all about the dwarves. It'll be like 200 years before all these games.
I could see that. Elder Scrolls the prequel.
Yeah.
So Septimus walks in and says, "I found the book.
And then
My
he turns
lifelong
to ashes.
search," and then he gets destroyed.
By the Daedra?
I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I'm assuming so. I don't think a book can usually do that.
His life was complete, so he just turned to purple dust.
I guess so.
Purple and gray dust.
Well, this wretched abyss is actually the Daedric Lord. What's his name here? Hermaeus Mora.
My champion.
He is a bad man.
Yeah, you've been working for some bad people
You
here.
have my Oghma Infinium.
He's the
It
Daedric Lord of, like,
contains
knowledge.
The knowledge of the ages as revealed to Sarces, my loyal servant. Now it is in your hands.
Kind of a
Let
lisp, but
us
it's
work
all to him too.
wonders together.
So now you work for Hermaeus Mora, and you've completed Discerning the Transmundane.
And what does the Oghma do?
So the Oghma is a book.
Looks like the Necronomicon.
It does, right?
From
it looks
Evil
like
Dead.
Evil Dead. Like you see, Ash was here,
Yeah.
written on the front page. So the
Is
Oghma,
it made of skin?
Yeah, it looks
Oh.
that way. So the Oghma Infinium essentially allows you to increase your skills. I highly recommend you wait until you're higher levels, because those are when your skills are hardest to
level
increase.
up.
Yeah.
Well, that was a fun quest.
Yeah, it was a little long. Lots of dwarven.
But it was worth it for the
areas.
Necronomicon, which was also made of human skin, I believe, right? In the movies?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
The Book of the Dead. Anyway, that was part 12 of our Oblivion Walker achievement walkthrough, the Oghma Infinium. stick around. We're almost done, and hopefully you'll get your achievement at the end. So for geeksweat.com, I'm Brandon.
And I'm John.
And we'll see you on the next one.